now narrows. The global markets are a living, breathing entity, and he is listening to its heartbeat. Institutional wealth is built on the ability to see what others overlook, to find the signal within the noise. True authority doesn't need to shout. It manifests in the steady hand and the unwavering gaze. It's in the notes taken by hand, the physical connection to the strategy, where the complex becomes tangible. We are not just looking at numbers, we are looking at the architecture of the future. When the analysis is complete, the perspective must shift. One must step back to see the grand design. The transition from observation to execution is the moment of greatest risk and greatest reward. Here, the variables are weighed, the probabilities are measured, the conviction is solidified. Confidence is not the absence of doubt, it is the mastery of it through absolute preparation. He stands back, his presence filling the room, the master of his domain, ready for the opening bell. The time for speculation has passed. The time for the Liego Rifamo show is now. This is high-stakes finance. This is the new standard of institutional insight. Prepare yourself. The show is starting soon. In the depth of the market's quietest hours, opportunity isn't found by the loudest voices. It is earned by the most disciplined. Welcome to the inner sanctum of institutional wealth, where precision is the only currency that truly matters. Success in this arena requires more than just capital. It requires a temperament forged in the fires of volatility. Before the world wakes, before the noise begins, there is a moment of pure clarity. It is the ritual of preparation that separates the professional from the amateur. The calm before the decisive strike. Every movement is deliberate. Every action is calculated. There is no room for haste in the pursuit of legacy. He settles into the space, claiming it.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're good. I hope you're doing well. Welcome again to Thursday stream. Let's see what Thursday has for us. I hope I'm audible. Please let me know if I'm audible. I need to know if I'm audible. If I am, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Yesterday we had a productive stream. Nothing much happened on the stream yesterday. But we are hoping for a better stream today. I am hoping for a better stream today. I hope you're all good. Where are you today? How are you doing today? Gold seems to be giving us an opportunity to long a long time. And remember, as I always say, every single time I see an opportunity, it's coming from my favorite, the top setup Edge Finder. We're just gonna quickly open the Edge Finder. That's where most of my ideas are coming from. So basically, it's more like an fundamental kind of thing that shows us, it gives us a scoring looking at the fundamentals, the technicals. Give us a scoring, and we're gonna look for opportunities with those scoring that it gave us. As you know, tomorrow NFP. Yesterday we have ADP, and tomorrow there is NFP. Looks like tomorrow it will be a very important day for traders. So looking at the top setup and the Edge Finder.
In the depth of the market's quietest.
Here we go. We have GPB or GPB CHF, which is bullish, and is mainly coming from the trend remain bullish. COT data, weirdly, the latest COT data was bearish. GDP growth as well was a bit bearish. But one thing which I think I came here to show you was gold, GBP USD and GJ silver, GBP AUD Euro USD. It looks like The dollar bears are still strong. But anyway, we saw yield coming out. We'll speak about that. But the fact that gold is bullish makes me to be interested in gold, and really things that you look at and that I look at just to score gold. I'm gonna go to asset score, quickly jump on gold, and then we're gonna discuss why I want to long gold long term. And for today's stream, I think I'm looking to long gold, but we're gonna go to do our daily analysis for today. Um, for gold, I've done gold already. Just gonna go browse through it and see if today we're gonna get an opportunity or not. Here we go. Yeah, crowd sentiments, it's very bullish. It is fine, but the daily 4 hour time frame is bullish. Seasonality trend is bullish at this time of the year. Gold tends to be bullish. COT data, it's bullish. Net positioning, long term positioning for institutional positioning, we always know they're always bullish for gold, or most of the time they're bullish. Economic growth, GDP growth was bullish. Manufacturing PMI was, remember, it's bullish for gold. That's one thing which I need to categorically say. It's bullish for gold. Coming down, ADP, we got a miss on ADP labor market. We got a miss that have increased our scoring for bullishness for gold. As look at that, we got our bullishness for gold as ADP. We got a miss. We had weekly weekly we had today we had weekly jobless claims. The forecast was 200 and the forecast was 202,000 what do you call forecasted, and then we actually got something just below that was slightly bearish. If that came out bullish, we're going to be speaking something else. We're going to be speaking something else. If that came out bullish, we're going to speak something else. But we are waiting for major news tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are waiting for major news tomorrow. So we will be looking at unemployment, NFP, unemployment rate tomorrow. We see if that will come out bullish for gold. So if we get uh, very what do you call weak NFP data, that will be bullish for gold. We just slightly be watching what's going to happen tomorrow. But overall, uh, economic overall score, it's 8 plus. Technicals very bullish. Sentimental and SOT data fundamentals are bullish as well. That's overall giving me a bullish reading for gold. So there, hence, I am saying overall for long term, I'm looking at gold long. I'm looking at gold long as we retest this low here. You can even lose that as for now, but overall, I'm looking at a very strong gold move. Um, maybe tomorrow after CPI, you can get a corrective move towards the support. Then I'm gonna look to long gold. Speaking of long in gold, I'm also looking to long British pound GU. It's very flat. Also looking to long. Which one do I have a limit on? But I will discuss that as well. So these are the moves that I'm waiting for, and I think one of the biggest moves that I'm waiting for is gold. But before we discuss a lot and discuss stocks, let's look at our daily analysis. First one, let's quickly do the first daily analysis. I know people be like, why didn't you start there? It's quite late now towards the PM session. Yeah. Been with my kids, attending to the kids. Retested there. Let's see. So, what the hell is happening here? I've already done my analysis here on gold. Oh, why so much lines? Where are these lines coming from? What the hell? you're looking at the weekly, we seem to be very bullish for a weekly. If it closes bullish, we're gonna continue. But we're looking at the daily time frame. That's what I'm interested in here. The first line I'll draw is this low and the 4-hour low there. I think it's important for me for the day. 1 hour. So for gold 1 hour, we are back into retesting this 1 hour fair value gap, right? But I'm gonna use the 15 minutes for that. We seem to be having a 15 minutes fair value gap. That's the area of contentions and the area of where I want to see a rebound at to look for bears. However, if I were to look this, I love using indicators just to make my life easier. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, Christ. Hold on, sorry. I do love using indicators just to make my life easy. Anyway, um, we moved lower. 50%, 15, 50, 75% of the move, it's at that high. So maybe we can look for a move like that. But I don't think it will happen in the PM session. Maybe as we move tomorrow, that can happen. But for the PM session, really, to make my life easy, me do this. Oh, Christ. For the PM session on gold, it's gonna move gold as the side as well. For the PM session, if we can get a move to this low here, I I will be interested in longing gold. So one of these two moves that can happen, gold come back to that area and look for a retracement higher. I will be interested in it. However, as for indices in the PM session, we're gonna start with Nasdaq, quickly do overall analysis. Yesterday we didn't get anything pre major news like NFP. We tend to be very slow. Here we are. So daily, we seem to be having an SM, what do you call this? CRT move, kind of a move happening. Yeah, seem to have an CRT move happening. Mm, I'm interested in making this 4-hour low here. Maybe that can be our target for now. Yeah, 4-hour high there. What? Yeah. This is what I hate about moves. This kind of moves, but anyway. In the PM session, we're looking inside this range. Can we get a move higher? I think that's possible. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna be category. Oh Christ, we've flipped bullish here. Yeah, flipped bullish here. I'm gonna look for longs as we come back here. This will be my area of interest for longs. I am bullish. I am bullish for Nasdaq for this PM session. What's weird, we don't see similar move on Nasdaq. But there is an SMT here. I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes time frame. Maybe that will be clear. But there seem to be this SMT here. So any move lower, I'm gonna start to look for longs. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I know it was lagging a few minutes ago. Something is off. Yeah, I'll be patient. I'll be patient as we come back to I'll be patient as we come back to this 15 minutes fair value gap again. Actually, you can see, but we seem to have rejected. I don't believe we have reacted exactly on this 15 minutes fair value gap. Closer look also. Didn't get there exactly. So if you don't get that, I am not gonna look for a trade. Oh, very far from my one. So So here's the thing. If 5 minutes can retrace all the way back to that order block, maybe you can say, but I can try a move like that. Here we go. That will be a move I will try. Yep. I'm looking for session indicator. Where's my session indicator? I hate drawing this manual, so I normally use my indicators. New York open. So New York open low moved higher. Midday open there at, yeah, I see. Asia high wave swept, London high wave swept that. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna just add a limit here. Add an alarm as we come back here. Gonna add an alarm there and we stay out of it. And then let's go overall trades. Long-term trades, discuss them, and we call it a day. Hmm. Set my alarm. I'm out of it. Let's discuss other things that we can do our analysis on. Um, okay, let's start with Forex. And I think when starting with Forex, anyway, let me do this. Quickly go to the top setup and we're going to discuss it. And we're going to look at it. And from there, we'll discuss any other thing. Okay. Yeah. Let's go through this. Why is this thing lagging? We've discussed gold. I think we've went through gold and what we're looking for. Straightforward, we're looking for longs and the retest of support. With GU, we can even go again and look at GU. We have a limit on. I might have to remove my limit on GU given the fact that tomorrow there is an NFP, but in a nutshell, I am looking for a move back to support. Back to support, I'm going to look for a move there. I tried to long there. I've been taken out. So my idea now is come all the way down, take me in, look for such a move. My limit is set. I know NFP might change anything. NFP might give me an opportunity to jump on. So I will really be patiently waiting as to see NFP reaction on tomorrow's NFP data. And then moving along, we have GJ. I don't know. I don't know if we have to discuss GJ in details, but GJ, Where is it? Just flat. I've looked for an opportunity to long. It just continues. But here was an idea. On support, look for trade on here, but we seem to be moving away from the support that I was looking for. On retracement, overall move, yeah, we're still very far from the retracement I'm looking for. So I'm practically staying out. I am practically staying out on GJ. It's quite far from any point of my entry desires, so I'm not really interested in it. And then we're just gonna go through them one by one. And then we move as fast as we can. And then another one, we're gonna look at silver. Silver is bullish. GBP AUD. I think I'm interested in. Let me start with GBP AUD. Oh Christ! Did I miss a trade there? Let me think. No, I didn't. I didn't. You could get a trade again here. And we got an opportunity, but it was not bullish as yet. But let's start again. Let's see what we have. The market structure is straightforward, yeah. Structure is straightforward. No two ways about it. One thing I'll say, I don't like that the low it's giving us is not the low that I want to use. I'm also contemplating using this low. It didn't. Okay, I'll charge it. Bye bye. Love you. I'm interested in that low and see if it will hold. Overall, if you were looking at the daily time frame, oh, I see. Oh, okay. This is proper premium to look for longs here. I see what I wanted to see, but anyway. I'm gonna attempt here, man. Mm, it's for you. Mm, you will work. Okay, give me an opportunity, but I'm gonna attempt again. I'm gonna add my limit here. I'm gonna attempt my limit here. Gonna try it again, yeah. Gonna am I using the right account? I'm gonna try it. If it fails, then I'm gonna look for another opportunity. Uh, so this is the moves I'm looking for. this internal move. If that fails, I'm gonna look for this lows here. The next move will be at that lows here. I'm gonna attempt this one long here. If it fails, I'm gonna attempt to again lower price. So the reason being, this seems to be overall support. That is why I'm gonna attempt it. Okay, my limit is set. I know I would have been on this trade if I really played my card well yesterday, but still have an opportunity to long again. Target will be that high. It's like a 1:3. Yep. So I'm gonna look for a move like that. We are patiently waiting for it to happen. So that's GBP AUD. Interestingly, I am also looking at silver. I'm also gonna look at silver. Let me come back to that low. Okay. I'm tempted. I am seriously tempted. I am seriously tempted. Here, I'm seriously tempted, ladies and gentlemen. Mhm. Tell Nini. Huh? Who? Hey, where's Nini? Hey, tell. Is I've been not talking alone. I don't know for how long. I don't know for how long. But these are the forex pairs that I'm looking for and commodities. I love silver. I love gold. And then yeah, um, moving swiftly along. On the stock side, let's speak about the positioning that I have. We're gonna discuss the positioning that I have. Forex. Why didn't I add Palenti? Need to add Palenti here. I'm still waiting for a deeper retracement to these lows there. Anywhere around these lows, I might take a trade. We are holding the 200 MA here. If we hold the 200 MA and seem to be rejecting and close above, maybe I'll look for a possible entry again there. Remember the overall target, it's 190. I'm gonna mark 190. Uh, 190 as an overall target. Mark that green, yes. 190, will mark that green as an overall target. So we still have um, about 20% move to the upside. From the top of yesterday, we had about 15% move to the upside for us to reach an overall target. And also we have 120 as another target. So the green ones are our possible target. I am tempted to say buy Palentine here. Let me see if I can buy Palentine as it holds the 200 MA, and we take it from there. And then on the other side, oh, Apple is looking good, I should say. Yes. Phone is off, Nana. Apple. Apple is down. It's flat for the day. Really? Wow. So if Apple today closed high like that, thank you. If Apple closed bullish like that today, or really, I was gonna really uh, contemplate moving that to break even and re-enter second position on that close above. Enter second position, looking for continuation to the upside. But it's charging, Nana. Once you remove it, it's gonna dimmer. You want it? You can go, but it's gonna dimmer now. Let me help you. When are you sleeping? Hmm? You want Popeye? But the phone is gonna dimmer. You sure? Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. Hmm? Take. It's gonna switch off in your hand. I don't want you to cry for me. Take. Okay, where was I? I was saying, it held this daily. We seem to be holding the 50 MA, and any move that is gonna close bullish like that, like if today we have closed bullish, I will be interested in continuation of longs. Close bullish, look for an entry tomorrow morning on this bullish trend. Stop loss will be where my first entry was. Still have my overall target. What was my overall target? That high. So in a nutshell, I'll look for that high. Was it 350? Let me look at my report. Sorry. Just gonna quickly look at my report. Oh, sorry. I said I wanted to enter Palantir. So overall target is 350, and we still have just sufficient move. Yeah, we still have sufficient move to target. So overall target is that 350. So if for some reason, I know for the day we are flat, but if we can get close above, definitely I'm going to re-enter that, move and enter stop loss on the second position. Move all the way up to break even and attempt to enter another position for longs again. Unfortunately, we closed flat. We seem to be closing flat as much as you look at the 4 hour time frame. We are holding the 200 MA today. We are flat for the day, but it's not something that I really love. However, something that I need to state. Let me add my trade, my stock that it's on my timeline, Broadcom. Remember, I am positioned on Broadcom. Uh, okay, I've added a second position on Broadcom. And as I said, Broadcom was slightly different from the first trade. So we entered Broadcom on the support here, holding the 200 MA. We've closed above. We could seem to be also bearish until we hold that 50 MA to look for continuation to the upside. For now, we re-enter the second position as we close above that support. We entered the second position on Broadcom, and it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm on a drawdown. Sorry, Landa. Yo, so here's the story, guys. For those that know, sorry. So here's the story, guys. For those that were on the stream now, my son came in and said he's borrowing my phone. Um, oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Nana. Sorry, ne. Yeah. You want what? Go tell Nini to give you nuts when you go to sleep. So what I was saying was, so the story is, it comes back with my phone. Go tell Nini. You want tea? Go tell Nini. So tell Nini, kgopela prepare booty tea. Yeah, Nini's gonna give you tea. Go. So My son comes and say he borrows my phone, goes, he use it, it's like it shuts down. He come back and said my phone is off. I said, okay, let me charge it. I charge it. Dude, dude decides to use it after when it's 4%. He takes it and it shuts down. Now it comes back. He brings and bye bye because he knows what he did. So I found that funny. Look, for me, here, maybe should I have entered on the retest lower to this support? Maybe. Maybe we're gonna get a continuation. So I'm not really worried about Broadcom. First position um at break even. So let's see how this it goes. Let's see how this portfolio goes. I'm looking for Palantir. As I said, can we get low enough for Palantir for me to look for position? I don't know. I'm tempted to say to try to, because we see that it has reacted there, try to enter a trade there on Palantir, and then as it retraces lower, enter more position. So that's what I'm trying to do. Enter very small position there. As it retraces lower, add more position on it. Um, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna do that because it might not come back to this 50 MA that here because we're above the 200 MA. We just crossed the 200 MA above, so we are holding. If it holds at 200 MA, it's a really strong bullish move in this case. So for Palantir, so that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. But I'm looking into having the first position. Yeah. Enter the first position on Palantir. I am just waiting. I'm gonna mark that as I'm gonna mark this as first entry. First entry. Possible entry as it comes back lower. I don't know. I guess I need to call it a day. I think seems like my stream it's acting up. I'm gonna call it a day here. And that have a great day. I'll be training off stream because it seems to be acting up. Um, ha ha. Didn't I set an alarm? Oh, okay. I was about to ask what the hell happened with my alarms. Do you remember? Love, eh? What do you want, Landa? Like that. Interesting. I'm just waiting for a move here. Just waiting. I'm not gonna enter a trade, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.